Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 1976 Asparagus Pissing Event.
And welcome to the Deep Fried FreeThinkers premiere video here. This is Twinkie D.
And Nathan Piccolo.
And we're here with our shiny new mic today in the Deep Fried Studios of Northeast Mississippi. And we're going to talk about this new Lila Rose live action bust. You heard about this bust?
Yeah, I can't wait. I got my popcorn, my bladder buster, and my Twizzlers.
Do you remember the whoopee cushion?
Oh, no. Be right back.
Alright. Title of this video is called How to Make a Video That Proves Absolutely Nothing. In our video, which proves that live action is a joke and Yes I'm 26 is a bunch of flip-floppers, we're going to look at live action's video and we're going to take it apart bit by bit and show you how the expose is not really much at all. They have come out today on Halloween, October 31st, with this breaking news. Planned Parenthood is lying. Did you have any idea? Planned Parenthood is lying to Mississippians.
No, I didn't know that.
Before we go any farther, let me just state for the record that the amount of money we have received from Planned Parenthood to make these videos and blog posts so far is about how much? Zero? Yeah, about $0, 0 cents. And the amount from the ACLU right now is running just about at...
Oh, I just got a great big whopping check of zero.
Zero. Okay, so $0 from Planned Parenthood and the ACLU. Also, for the record, I have had 0 abortions. How many of you had, Nathan? Oh, that's right, you don't have a uterus. Okay. But trust me, he knows all about them. Anyway... No money from Planned Parenthood and ACLU. No abortions. Just want to get that clear. Now back to the live action film today. How to make a video that proves absolutely nothing. These people can do it better than anybody I have ever seen in my life. You know, I watch their videos, Nathan, and I am in awe of how much nothing they accomplish. What about you?
I'm speechless. Impressed and speechless at the same time.
I am too. I mean, that, you know, they go undercover, travel to these places, spend so much time on their videos, and they come away with 0 facts to show. And I really want to, we want to break that down for you guys because, you know, I think there's a lot of misinformation out there, and you won't find it in any wittier form than you will find it here. Guaranteed. Our motto is the truth is tasty, and we're going to keep it real. So the first thing we want to look at here is the first part where they start making a really big deal about how all of this out-of-state money coming into Mississippi from Planned Parenthood. Nathan, tell us a little bit about that.
After all in-kind or non-cash is taken out, now in-kind means buildings, paper, laptops, you know, just supplies that were, you know, donated from these two. Planned Parenthood had actually donated less than $100,000, and the ACLU, they donated $0. All of their donations were material. They were non-cash or in-kind. As compared to the Personhood. Personhood out of Colorado donated over $300,000. That's not in-kind or non-cash contributions. That is all cash. The AFA out of Tupelo, Mississippi donated $120,000. That also is cash, not in-kind, you know, material items. I also like to note that Brad Pruitt, he takes about $10,000 a month as a salary. And Greg Sanders, another constituent, takes $3,000 a month.
And those two guys serve as executive director, and treasurer, respectively. Correct?
Yes.
All right, so if we take an overall look at those figures, that means that 47%, now that's not factoring in kind, that's like if you were counting everything as cash. Still, 47% of all the money funneled into this campaign on either side is from Colorado, from Personhood USA. By far. Biggest out-of-state contributor, Personhood USA out of Colorado. So when Yes on 26 says, oh God, these terrible people coming down here from out of state with their money, they're talking about themselves, right?
Yeah. You also note, even Planned Parenthood, they only had 22% of all this money coming into state for this argument. That they only accumulated 22%. The AFA was right behind them with 18%.
And that's a lot for, and I know the Tupelo-based organization, I know they have a lot of irons in the fire and they're worth a lot of money, but, 18%, that's a pretty big chunk of change.
That is a chunk of change when you consider you have Planned Parenthood, which is a national chain of clinics, only contributing an additional 4% more than AFA.
And something else I want to bring out here and just kind of run this by you. I noticed that category other, that's the private donations, on both sides only totals 13%. And Yes on 26 got a whole lot more private donations than Mississippians for Healthy Families. What I'm wondering here is, with such a small number of private donations, why so few? Because Mississippi is supposed to be a red state, pro-life. It's going to overwhelmingly pass. All the Mississippians are going to vote for it, and it's only these crazy out-of-state pro-abortionists who are against it. Why so few Mississippi dollars?
Mississippi is, I think they're, the second poorest state in the nation. I think it's for every dollar that we contribute towards welfare, $2 is sent to Mississippi to help out the.
So that makes us a welfare state.
Yeah, it does.
So does that mean that we just don't have the money to give? I mean, is the will there, but the money's lacking? Or do you think there might be another factor in play? Could it be that Mississippi is not quite as rabidly pro-life as these people think? Is that possible?
That's actually where they're wrong. The diversity that I've seen on the different No Against 26 pages, you have theists, non-theists, Christians, non-Christians, pro-life, pro-choice. They've all joined together and said that this goes too far. It puts too many possibilities out there, and it's a huge group of people from all different types of backgrounds and different beliefs joined together against this. So it's not just Mississippi's laying down to let them roll over with their big money machine to bring this through the voters.
Yeah, and one of the things that they have done is they've used the words, you can't be pro-life and vote against this amendment. If you vote no on 26, then you are okay with the murder of so many million innocent babies. Folks, don't let them get away with saying that. They do not decide who is and who is not pro-life. They are not the ultimate judge of who and who is not. They don't have that authority unless you give it to them. So, absolutely do not cede any ground to them. When they tell you you can't be pro-life and vote no, say, hell yes I can. Watch me do it. Follow me to the polls November 8th. I'll show you I can.